Hi from Hong Kong, this time about how to walk our dog in a urban setting during COVID. Well, we are having a dog. I can't talk about any other animal. What is important again, personal hygiene and how do I leave the flat. Usually I put my mask on. If I have a cold, I just keep a cold, meaning that I try to avoid not to necessarily take the shower and wash hair every single time I take the dog down. I definitely try to avoid to be in the elevator with anybody else. That's the safest thing to do since you don't have the 2 meters. Even if you have the mask, that's what is recommended. Or I just simply take the stairs down. The dog leash is usually not touching anything. The dog is definitely walking every single ways. So when we are back home, I have a special method to clean the dog. It could be water and soap to wipe the dog a little bit through, especially the mouth, the nose, the probably the head, because that's which is digged in bushes, digged in everywhere. We are lucky in Hong Kong because we don't really need to care about or worry about human fecally to be on the street. So no pee, no poo. I know it's not the same case. I have those memories from Europe or even other places. But in case you have any danger, better not to let the dog free because in case it's from an infected person, then it can definitely be a good ground for transmitting the virus. The dog's feet is cleaned up. I use chlorine water very often, or we have a very special water for this purpose. But if you have any other solution, everything is okay. What you would use for your own hand to clean, like soap water or just a sponge with soap water would as well do. The coat what I'm using is the one that protects me during that not very long time usually. I'm downstairs, so the coat I keep inside out. I don't necessarily wash every single way, but I definitely store it away. The dog needs to run, which sometimes because of this fact that we're not necessarily comfortable to let the dog go be pet by other people, so on, so on. We don't have a chance to run the dog well. So we have a special practice with our dog is that we got a favorite spot where the dog can just jump a lot. So we just do the back and forth jumping together, or the dog let just be jump back and forth as much as it wants, and a little bit of run together. That's always good for the immune system as well. Well, in Hong Kong, I know that most of you got the news that there were 2 cases reported when there were dogs that were in quarantine due to COVID. Yes, this is a virus that jumped from a human, and apparently it can jump back. It's not common. We don't know about any other options. The first dog was even strongly questioned whether it was a new mutation when it's really literally got mutated again, and the dog got a special COVID-19 type of virus. The first was doubtfully said that probably just something transmitted from the owner. Interestingly, it was around the mouth and the nose. What we know, the dog was kept quite long. What we know, the dog died, but the reports were not saying that it happened because of the virus. It was more referring to the fact that the dog was probably taken done a lot of tests, and the owner claimed that that was the reason it died. The other dog, we don't really have any reasons to suspect that it was really a real case because we didn't got any news back on it. But in any case, just best to keep ourselves and each other safe. So all the best for everyone. The fun part is your dog. So whatever happens, keep your spirit and enjoy the company, what they can provide to you. So no abandonment of dogs for any silly news. Nothing has been justified. No big media were talking about. We are in Hong Kong. I guess you would know quite a lot because these things are going quite transparent here. So just keep your friends around you. Get as much joy as you can. You need every single spark right now, okay? And all the best for everyone.